Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hillary's Whiskey Lounge. My name is Hillary, and this is my whiskey lounge. And this is my little Highland cow named Puppy. And the reason why I'm so happy today is it's because it's my first official day of summer vacation. I'm a teacher, and they've set us free. So I'm going to do a special summer sipper countdown. And we are going to be looking at 7 summer sippers that are all pretty reasonably priced. One is kind of an outlier, and that's going to be the last one that I do. I have reviewed all but 2 of these, and I just wanted to give a quick rundown of some really good, accessible, pretty easy to find sippers for you guys to start your summers off, okay? Just like I am right now with 6 of these 7. One of them I just don't have, but I have an empty bottle. Okay, the first one we're going to do is one that I haven't reviewed, and this is Glencadam 13. This is a supposedly special edition, special cask edition. I just wanted to try it because I've heard great things about Glencadam. This is a Highland malt. It comes in at 46%, and I picked this up from my local Trader Joe's, in fact, for $58. So this is natural color, non-chill filtered, no color added. Oh, I just said that. I'm just really excited about this. So and as you can see, I actually have been enjoying this. I just wanted to get it in this review before I drank it all. So let's get to sipping. Now, I did already put a little bit of water in all of my samples today, and this is just a tiny little sample. I'm already seeing some Scotch mist in there, if you guys can see that little kind of misty translucence there. All right, this one smells really earthy. I don't want to say it smells like dirt, but it kind of reminds me of the smell of dirt. Really deep. Oh, hi, Sam. Ooh, okay, bye, Sam. Really deep and, well, dirty, earthy smell. Let's see. Hi, Jeff Whiskey. I'm talking to you. G Whiskey, Jeff. Jeff from Taiwan. That Jeff. Earthy, dirty. It smells really light, really fruity. And that's another thing that all of these sippers have in common, is that they're just nice and light, fruity, perfect for a nice warm summer day. Really nice and light. What really stands out to me most about this is that earthiness to it. It's got a great mouthfeel, and it's got a great development, which I'm really kind of getting some fruit, maybe some apple crisp, a nice baked apple. Yum. Okay, well, you've done it now. Okay, here is my Samhain, also known as Sammy Cat. Wanted to make an appearance today. She's getting ready for the summer too. The finish is so smooth on this. I just added a touch of water, so I don't think it's so smooth because of that. It's a really nice kind of well-presented 13-year-old. I don't really like this label. It's kind of weird with that silvery, shimmery stuff on it, but somebody thought it was a good idea. Somebody tried. That's all I can say. But like I said, I did pick this up from my local Trader Joe's for $58. So you can get it roughly for about that much in most shops in the United States. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down and have, where did my water go? A sip of water. My featured water glass today is from Muirfield Golf Course in Scotland. If I can get my hands on anything from my local thrift store that's from Scotland, I grab it right away. You guys who are in Scotland right now, Oh, how I envy you. I buy a glass to pretend that I'm in Scotland. I go to this room to pretend that I'm in Scotland. I drink Scotch to pretend I'm in Scotland. I know what the answer to that is. I just need to go to Scotland. Okay, the next one we're going to do is Deanston. This is Deanston. There's no age statement on as far as I can tell, but this is a special cask strength edition. This comes in at 58.5%. They're virgin oak, Deanston. This is also Highland. Okay, lovely stuff. This is the first time I've tried their cask strength, and I think this is the strongest one I've got up here on my little samples. This I picked up for, I think, about $65 at Specs in Texas. Shout out to Specs. Okay, so here's the Deanston virgin oak cask strength. First edition too. Batch one, I guess. Yeah, batch one. All right. Getting a little bit of Scotch mist with that. I know I just put in a tiny little bit. Hi, Sam. Tiny little bit of water there. Ooh, this one. I can tell it's cask strength, even though I've put some water in there. But it's a nice, gentle, kind of caramel, fruity, citrusy, almost honey, honey on the nose. Really nice and just summery feeling. Wow, great. Whoa. Maybe I need to add a little more water. Great mouthfeel. This is very buttery. That's the one word for it. Just buttery. Buttery. I kind of think of those lemon curd bars with the nice buttery crust and the bright lemony curd and this little sprinkling of powdered sugar on top. That's what this reminds me of. Not that lemony, but really nice and light, but buttery mainly. This, again, this is the Deanston Virgin Oak Batch 1 cask strength, coming in at 58.5%. Let's have another sip of this. Yeah, just rich and buttery, great mouthfeel. Again, all of my my offerings today are non-chill filtered, no color added. Okay, let's clean the palate off with a little bit of water. Always a good idea to have a nice tall glass of water with you when you're indulging in your Scotch. Okay. All right, the next one. I did this one in my last review. This is actually my Tobermory 12. I have gone way down past the shoulder on this one. And I got this, you can actually pick this up anywhere between $50 and $100 US. I think I got this for $105. So I guess I was a little taken for a ride on this, but it's really good nonetheless. So I don't mind. Oops, I don't need to open this. I already have a sample poured. What am I doing? Okay. All right, so here's my Tobermory, getting a little bit of Scotch mist already in there. I just poured the water right before I started shooting. Yeah. Really nice stuff. Now, I forget what I said about this Tobermory when I did my review a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, but that's okay. I don't need to remember every single thing that I said because our palates change, the whiskey changes, as it gets opened up, as it gets consumed, as time goes by. So I'm not going to worry about what I said in my review. But it is light, very airy, very citrusy, very summery, and honey, butterscotch. Maybe that's exactly what I said, but this is some really nice and light stuff. Come on, sweetie. There we go. Wow. Sammy just can't get enough. She really wants to be on camera today, don't you? Yeah. Hey, Sam. Yep. She's my Halloween cat, my Samhain cat. Okay. Yeah, I'm really taken with the nose on this one. Again, this is the Tobermory 12 from the tip top of Mull, the Isle of Mull. Really nice mouthfeel and development. There's almost a minty essence in there, and a very seagoing shoreline because this is so close to the ocean. I don't know if it's the Atlantic or the North Sea or the minch of something. I forgot what the body of water is that's right there around Mull. I love that word, minch. Is that a dirty word? No, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, this has some like a maritime, really nice, like I said, seagoing finish to it, as well as the mint. Yeah, little salty, little salty. Okay, that's a good one. That Tobermory 12, you can't go wrong with that. One of my viewers said that they tried the Tobermory, I think it was 25. I'm so envious. I would love to try that. And I read every one of my comments. I love getting comments from you guys. And even critiques, anything that will help my channel get better, help me do better at this. I'm just really still starting out. Well, it's been almost a year that I've been doing this, trying to show you that whiskey's not scary. But this is something that I love doing, and I love looking at my comments from you guys. So please keep them coming. Okay, the next one we're going to do, I reviewed this one a long time ago. This is the good old Arran 10. This should be a staple on everybody's shelf and everybody's whiskey lounge. If you are starting out with Scotch, this is your go-to. This one is gentle. It's a great craft presentation. Comes in at 46% ABV, so it's a little higher than the minimum. I accidentally bought a 40% ABV Tunneville? Yeah, accidentally. I didn't realize it was only 40%. I was wondering why I never had to add any water to it. But anyway, this Arran 10 can't go wrong. This is from the La Cranza distillery on the Isle of Arran, which is just off the west coast, just like kind of right off the west coast of Scotland, near-ish to Glasgow, just a short little ferry ride to the mainland, and then a little hop over to Glasgow. Hi, Cousin Leslie. Hi, Smiths. So Arran 10, great stuff. Non-chill filtered, no color added, and I haven't had a taste of this in a while, so this is going to be nice and refreshing. It is actually kind of cool doing a flight like this for yourself, where you're trying a bunch of little samples. You will smell and see and taste so many differences between them, even though they might just look like big bottles of Scotch. There's a big difference between these really good brands. Okay, this one's very earthy smelling as well. I'm getting some of the coastal scent of this. It's a beautiful distillery. They have a beautiful tour gift shop. The staff is lovely. They're so friendly. And Arran itself has a great core range. They put out these little kind of special editions once in a while, but their core range of this Arran 10, they have a couple cask strength. This one is the Bothy. The other is the Bodega, which is the sherry enhanced edition. But can't go wrong with Arran 10. If you're looking to give a gift to somebody who might just dabble in Scotch a little bit, a bottle of Arran 10, which was about between 60 and 70 US dollars. It's a perfect gift. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. And it's impressive too. Shows that you know what you're doing. Wow. Okay. This one is almost chocolatey, little minty. And like I said, some of that kind of coastal essence. This is just in the very tip top of the Isle of Arran, the La Cranza distillery. It's newish. Sister distillery Lag is way at the bottom of the Isle of Arran, and they have their lovely peated edition, which I think I reviewed. Did I review Lag? Yeah. Yeah, chocolatey, minty, coastal. Very, very light though. Although there's nothing, to my sense, that's sort of like light and citrusy or fruity about this. It's just generally its tone is earthy and like I said, chocolatey, kind of minty, almost herbal in a way. So good. The aroma is, oh, it's unbelievable. I wish that you could smell it. Well, you can. You can go out and buy yourself a bottle of Arran 10 and try it. It's so good. All right, let's have some of that water. Can you tell I'm a teacher on her first day of vacation? Yep. Okay. All right, next one. I reviewed this a while ago. This is one of the classics, one of the standards for summer whiskey loving. And this is Compass Box Orchard House. This is actually the older bottle label. They have changed this. There was a rumor that they were going to stop making Orchard House, but all they did was just change the label and probably improved it by doing that. This also comes in at 46%. I did do a review on this quite a number of months ago. It's sort of sister blend. Nectarosity is also amazing. I just don't have a bottle of it, but I wanted to throw in a little shout out for Compass Box and Nectarosity for their amazing blends. Nectarosity is just light, fruity, peachy, nectary. But Orchard House, this is my go-to for something that's light, fruity, appley. It's some gorgeous stuff. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit of Scotch mist in there after I put some water. You can see how light and beautiful this is. Now, you know I'm a sherry girl, but when it starts getting warm, this stuff that's light and citrusy and appley and fruity it's perfect for these lovely summer days. Now, it's a little quiet and overcast here in Los Angeles today, but I know it's going to get hot, sunny, and warm very, very soon. And I guess in some parts of the world, it's also pretty warm. So have some Orchard House. Okay, right off the bat, apples. Fuji apples, Granny Smith apples, just apples, light, fruity, just scrumptious. I really feel like having an apple now, but I'll just drink an apple. Okay. Okay, more fruit. So plums, peaches, apples, some caramel, some honey. It's just a mix, an amalgam, I don't even know what the word is for this, of just this fold over, I know, a turnover, an apple turnover. That's what this is. Okay, wonderful, perfect stuff. Coming in at 46%, which I think I said. The aroma, the development, the finish, it's all perfect. And there's nothing extra weird or shocking about this. This is perfect stuff. Now, Compass Box is a blend, so it's not a single malt, so it's a blend. You can go to the Compass Box website and they show you specifically where they get on this beautiful pie chart. That's what I'm trying to mime here. They give you this wonderful pie chart of where everything is from in their blends. And so that also just reminds me that this is the only blend that I have here on the video today. But it's totally worthy of being amongst these other single malts. So gorgeous stuff. Kudos to you, Compass Box. All right, let's have some water. All right, we've got one more. No, we've got actually two more to do, but one more to sip because the last one, which is the bonus that I've already reviewed. Okay, this one, This is a classic. In fact, it says classic on the label. Bruichladdich, the classic laddie. Okay. Now you may have seen this in the same kind of bottle, the 10-year. This one, however, is no age statement, but it's probably very similar to the 10-year. There might be some younger Bruichladdich in here too. Bruichladdich is from the island of Islay, and the Bruichladdich is actually kind of a standout on Islay because this is not peated. Now its sister, Port Charlotte, is peated, the heavily peated Port Charlotte. Do I have one? I do have one, but it's too far away for me to reach right now. But Bruichladdich is not peated. It's very light. This actually comes in at 50% ABV, so it's a little stronger than all these other ones that I've been tasting with you. And oh, one of the best things about this Bruichladdich, classic laddie, is that it's very, very inexpensive. I got this for $43 US, and which is what, 30 pounds in the UK, in Scotland. You can't go wrong with this. This is craft presentation, no color added, non-chill filtered, made on Islay. Oh, I love this stuff. Okay, let's give this a taste. Can you imagine like being on a yacht and having some of this? That would be amazing. Or walking along the coast of Scotland, walking along the coast of Islay with some of this, which actually I've done. And that was one of the best moments of my life. And I would recommend that to anybody. So let's have a little bit of this. Whoa, it's gorgeous stuff. It's so light. I'm still seeing, I guess I didn't blend it well enough because I'm still seeing some of that symmetry. But it's just light and wonderful. All right, now let's see. Okay, now this Bruichladdich, classic laddie, not fruity, not citrusy, but it's more medicinal than anything that I'm getting from this. It's really an intriguing kind of medicinal. Well, maybe a little fruit is creeping in there. If you just let the aromas waft up to your nose, maybe there's a little bit of fruit there. But the first aroma that I got was something that was kind of, like I said, intriguingly medicinal, if you're intrigued by medicine. Oh, so good. I know, I do that every time I sip one of these. I think that they've been getting better and better and better. The Arran, the Tobermory, the Compass Box, the Bruichladdich, really. The mouthfeel on this one is amazing. Yes, I've added water to this wonderful Bruichladdich 10, 50% ABV. The mouthfeel is just incredible. There's texture, there's an oiliness to it that really sinks into your mouth, sinks into your tongue, but in a really nice, light, airy way. And I think I'm getting a little bit of that coastal Islay too. If you've been to Scotland, but you haven't been to Islay, you've got to go. And don't think to yourself, oh, that's where all the peated Scotch comes from. Bunnahabhain is also very well known for having not peated Scotch, as well as Bruichladdich. And you know, if you're scared of Scotch, go back and look at some of my very, very lightly baby peated videos, because I will start to slowly introduce you to those peated whiskeys that have a slight smoky aroma but aren't scary. Okay, back to this Bruichladdich 10. Oh, just so good. Oh, shoot. I should have gotten my Bruichladdich hat out for you that I got when I bought some bottle of something a while ago. This stuff, this is another one that you can give as a gift to some friends who are either whiskey enthusiasts or newbies, because a whiskey enthusiast will definitely appreciate Bruichladdich 10. A newbie will definitely learn how to appreciate Scotch from this. You can't go wrong with a bottle of this Bruichladdich Classic Laddie. All right, so that brings us to the conclusion of just the ones that I'm going to taste. But I do want to remind everybody about this. I can't not do a summer sippers list without reminding you guys about Nicnean. Now, Nicnean is distilled on the West Coast, kind of like weird little island parts. I forget what the name of it is. I'm so sorry, Nicnean. The little West Coast island parts of Scotland. I think it's across one of the little rivers or inlets or lochs from Ardnamurchan. And this is woman run, owned, lots of women on the staff, which is great. I did do a review of this. This one is called Lemon Meadow, and I'm out, as you can see. This is just sad. There's nothing in there. But I need to get another bottle of this. However, this one is the most expensive one on my little group today. This one was about $115, $115 at Mission Liquor in Pasadena. Shout out to Mission Liquor. You guys always have such great stuff. But this Nicnean Lemon Meadow, it was like candy floss, lemon pie, flowers. This was so good, this stuff. And I know I was gonna make like little bottles and pencil holders and stuff out of this bottle, but I still haven't had time to get around to it. Maybe that's what I'll do this summer. But I really want to shout out to anything that Nicnean makes. They have a core range. They have some special editions. They've got a new one that just came out. I forget what it's called. It's something like spice cake or something that I can't wait to try. But it's all organic. They're part of this B Corp thing that is really all about carbon footprint or lack of carbon footprint. Look at this bottle. This bottle is absolutely gorgeous. They even have a cask. Did I say that? They have a cask strength. They have, like I said, a core range. They've got a cask strength. They've got some special editions that come out every year. This is just gorgeous stuff. And this also, you know what I'm going to say, would make a great gift. So I wish I had some of this to drink. I don't have any Nicnean whiskey, but I do have a couple bottles of their botanical spirit. This is what they were making before they could actually start labeling anything as whiskey. But this stuff, you can still get this. This is just wonderful stuff. I made some gin and tonics out of this the other day, one from my mother-in-law. Hi, Julie. And it's basically like gin, and it has this herbal, botanical, oh, so good, aroma to it. So if you find this, get some. This is so good, especially for the summer. A video I was thinking of doing is actually the gin type spirits that come from distilleries that aren't whiskey. So things like this, things like the Botanist. I think the Botanist is from Idaho. Where's the Botanist from? Somebody tell me. But the gin-like kinds of spirits that come from our beloved distilleries before they get turned into whiskey, because there's some arts and crafts definitely put into those. And if you enjoy a good gin and tonic in the summer, then these are your go-to. Forget about the Bombay, forget about I gotta say that Hendrick's is kind of good though. I do like Hendrick's, but if you want something different, something unique, and something that pays an homage to your favorite distilleries, if they produce a gin type thing, Holyrood in Edinburgh, they have some gins. There's even, I think, the Edinburgh distillery has some gin-like stuff. So stick to those. Don't go to those big brands. Stick to your nice little craft distilleries. So that's it. And again, just to review really quickly what I did, what we did here, we started off with the Glencadam 13. We went to the Deanston cask strength, Tobermory 12, Arran 10, the Compass Box, Orchard House, the Brook Laddie, Classic Laddie. Should I even try to hold on to all of these at once? I think, I don't know, I might drop them, but look at all of these. And then we kind of finally finished this discussing the Nicknayan Lemon Meadow. So I hope that you guys can find some of these to start off your summer. I hope you're enjoying any kind of summer vacation or time off, or a way to just enjoy a simple little dram out in your backyard with some sun. And let me put these down so I can give us a final toast. Oh, sorry, Sam. I woke her up with all the clanging. All right, so this is going to be, let's grab some Arran 10. All right, everybody, Slungiva, and this is to having a wonderful summer, and I hope you enjoy those summer sippers. I hope you like my video, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and please share this video with any of your friends who either are just starting on their whiskey journey or they themselves are whiskey enthusiasts. I'd really, really love to share this video with them. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, especially this long, because this has been a heck of a long video. I didn't mean for that to happen, but Slungiva.